Oh no. I really hope that's not the tree I think it is. Hey, outdoorsness. It is like 20 degrees out, and we're in the, I think it's the Bradford-Putnam Wetland. We're not the only people here either. Some other folks came by for a day of winter fun in the sun, it sounds like. So. Anyway, today's outdoorsing is going to be in the same vein as the last couple. We're going to go in and find a little place to have some lunch and hang out for a bit. Hopefully not freeze. 'Cause like I said, it is 21 degrees out. I'm quite bundled up. I've got my my big boy boots on. Now, there's been a couple windstorms since I was last in here, so I'm expecting we're gonna see what the damage from all that looks like. That didn't take long at all. Look at this. I definitely don't think that was down last time we were in here. There's a little hut. Crossing the troll bridge. Alright, which way we want to go? So my initial thought or plan had been to go way up into my mushroom hunting woods and do this up there, but it's very cold and I have to dress very heavily to be able to withstand such temperatures, and boy, I just don't think I have it in me this weekend. So we're gonna do something a little less strenuous. I'm liking this direction because I started walking in it, so let's go enjoy a winter day in the woods, shall we? So there's a deer over there. So let's go see if we can get her on camera. Deer actually like it here in the Bradford-Putnam Wetland. I think I see one just about every other time I come here. Honestly, because it's tracked. Those look fresh compared to those that don't. Alright, she went that way. Maybe she'll let us get another little look at her. Maybe not. Huh. All the trees that came down. That one been down for a long time. But some of these I suspect are new blowdowns. Alright, I'm pretty sure what will make that deer appear is if I turn this camera off. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go probably over that way where it's a little thicker. Oh no. I really hope that's not the tree I think it is. Oh no, it is. Oh man. Oh, it is the tree I'm thinking of. Oh, darn it. Oh, man. I mean, cycle of life and all this, though. Well, let me confirm this is, in fact, the tree I think it is. Oh, this sucks. It is. It is the tree I think it is. Oh, that's awful. Ah. So, I met this tree many years ago when I first sort of discovered this place. And this tree in particular produces some fine mushrooms. Not the tree, obviously. The mushroom's eating the tree. But now, obviously, this doesn't mean the mushrooms are going to go away. But, oh, this sucks. It is. I named this tree and everything. I think I called it like the king of the forest or something like that. Basically because it, you know, it would produce the mushrooms I like to eat. But here it is, falling down. This does not surprise me at all because I could see this split in the base, like even way back. Damn. It was huge too. Look at that. Let's look around a little bit more. Maybe its branches have something interesting to show. What the hell is this structure? I don't know what's going on here with this. Look at that tree got messed up too. It's all kind of rotted too, so I think this is just this tree's time. That's all right. Still. Oh yeah, look, that came down. Look at. See how it's kind of wedged in there. Hit me in the face, probably. Okay. That didn't really do much. Oh, man, damn it. Sucks. I don't want to stand. Okay, that's fine. It's like maybe it, I don't know if it took another tree with it or if this is just the whole thing. Man. Yeah, I'd maybe every other year I could pick a hen of the woods or several hens of the woods out from under the base of it. Like, my first real mushroom hunt was here, and I came to the base of this tree, and there were like, I kid you not, over a dozen fairly good sized hens around it. Now I don't think the tree going down means anything to the mushroom, at least not for a while. Maybe even more mushrooms will now grow on it, like oysters or something like that. So, again, trees falling down in the woods. I do that all the time. That's just kind of part of it. But, dang, I'm going to go on about this for a while. I fell right in the pool too. So this used to be like the town's water supply. They've got these like cisterns all in it, and basically puddles of water now. And yeah, it's falling right into one of those. The town, from what I can see, I don't think they really manage it that much in here, frankly. So this will probably sit here for a while. But you know what? I was gonna go away in there and camp on another log, but I think it's time for like a funeral for this thing here. So let's post up here and get some, I guess it'd be lunch now in this. Alright, I dropped my GoPro in the snow, but if that hurt it, then it's not a very good GoPro, I would say. Alright, we got some new things. Well, one new thing. This isn't it. This is what inspired today's outdoorsing. This is going to be a very late breakfast, basically. Just hash browns in a box. Just fill it up with a fill line with water. Fill hot water up. And then you're going to let it sit for like 12 minutes or something like that. So that's step one. But I'll show you what else we're going to do. I was just tooling around Walmart the other day. Found one of these guys. I've been wanting to get one of these because I would like to have eggs on my little trips here. And an armored box to carry them around in. It's just what I needed. So let's heat up some water, fill that, wait 12 minutes. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna fry that up with a little bit of sausage. So sausage, hash browns, and eggs, basically. This should work. That's ominous. All right, even odds, this thing falls and this is a disaster. As long as I'm very careful and don't screw around, I think I should be fine. I think what's caused most of my tip overs is the ground sort of isn't stable. Like if there's like there's like a mat of leaves or something like that, and you step near it, you'll disrupt the whole thing. So that was the cause of my last tip over. My first tip over was a 10. I think I've told this story, but this should be okay as long as we pay careful attention to it and don't do anything weird. Sunny day, in case you were wondering. Man, this poor tree. I love this tree. Now I guess I'll just have to love it as a log. So, now we don't actually have to let that get to boiling, so it just said hot water. Like hot out of your tap. Oh, heat. So I'm just gonna probably let it go till I see bubbles, and then I'll pour it in, wait 12 minutes, and then warn my tree for more time. Oh, it's huge. Look, it got that one over there. Okay, yeah, I think this is all the same. It was a big tree. I think I've shown it on the channel before. It shaded this whole area, frankly. Now it's all kind of open here, so I don't know. I don't know how it will change the area here. It'll be interesting to see. I hope the town doesn't like come in and cut it up or move it around. I don't think that's the kind of place this is. I mean, they haven't done it with any other tree in here, so I don't know why they make an exception for this guy. Maybe because he's special to me, that's why I think they'll do it. So. But they won't. But no, it'll be interesting to come back here in the spring and see what this old guy looks like. So. This is very dumb. Could just hold my finger in there until it's lukewarm. It's not hot. So anyway, I'm sure this is really exciting to watch. So I'm gonna say steam coming off is plenty warm enough. So well, let's take it off first. Pour it in there. Yeah, that's the fill line. You know what I'm gonna do? I usually boil the tea to the end because we're doing things a little differently here today. I'm gonna make the tea water now, and then fingers crossed I'll have enough propane for the actual meal. I'm kind of on the dregs of this propane cylinder, so one of the goals today is to basically exhaust it. If I just lose that cap, I'll be so mad. I did. Darn it. Put that over there for a minute. Set a timer for, I think it said 12 minutes. Try again. The phone made me put a PIN number on it one day, and to date, the only one that's locked out of the phone has been me. Alright, timer. 12 minutes from now, our hash browns will be ready to hash brown. And we'll spend the remaining time looking for that cat. Oh, there it is. Oof. Tough to spot. I wonder if that deer came back to watch us. Sometimes they do that. They see something and they get curious and they come back and they watch. That's when you blast them, but we're not doing that today. That's not for another like year if we do it at all. So anyway, planning for the September cross-country road trip is going well. I think I've got a good handle on where I want to go. I sketched out I finally settled on a rough route. Now I just have to go through and make sure I got some idea of where I'm going to sleep after the end of every 8-hour leg. I hope the wind doesn't blow that out. I'm going to go stand near my thing here, make sure the wind doesn't blow it out. Anyway, planning for that's going well. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do for videos for it, because obviously I'll be on the road, and the only time I'll have any chance to edit or upload is if I stop at a hotel or something. Which I don't have money to do that every day, so it's going to be like a once a week kind of thing. I'm not sure if I should just summarize a week's worth of the adventures in one video, or how I want to break it up. I don't know. If anyone has any suggestions, leave them in the comments. That would help. Quiet day out here. This is another one of those, I don't come in here in the winter hardly ever for any reason. So it's interesting to see how the snow changes things. Mostly just makes it colder, and for me, somewhat less interesting. I'm sure there's other outdoorsness types who get a real kick out of winter, but not really one of them. Some of you may remember the last video I was talking about how I lost my old camp fork and spoon. Well, I replaced it. I went online and I purchased a new one. And I went with the good old Coleman brand. And I didn't really read the label too much, because I ended up with this guy. But you'll notice he's about as big as my finger. Spoon is about the size of my thumb. So a little tinier than what I wanted. I didn't really read the reviews. I just thought it was like the same Coleman spoon I had years ago. But anyway, I originally thought this was going to be a real bad buy, because I didn't think these separated. So I thought I'd have to spoon and then a fork. But how about that? So I don't know. Obviously I'm about to use it, so we'll see if it's any good, but I don't know. I'm happy with it. I didn't bring the utensils that came with the cookware. I left those at home just because one less thing to keep around. So that's kind of why I was doing this, just to learn little efficiencies like that. I mean, it's all stuff you could probably suss out on your own, but I find when you go out and you do something, you just learn how to do it better if you do it a couple times. So cooking on a log is what I wanted to get better at doing, and here we are, cooking on a log. So far to my satisfaction. I'm not convinced this propane's going to last. It takes I read some science guy, it takes actually an enormous amount of energy to boil water, so I just heated up some water. This is going to boil, obviously. So. And then I've still got to fry up my sausage and eggs and hash browns. I think I got enough propane or whatever that is to do it. If not, I'll just throw it in that, go home, dump it in the frying pan, and eat it there. But yeah, the more I do these little day cookouts, the more I'm thinking, I don't foresee doing this a lot at like truck stops or wherever, trailheads, maybe trailheads, but I don't know. It's a lot of planning, and you know how plans and reality tend to mix, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is getting there. It's getting there. Alright, timer says it's done. So I'm just gonna pour that into a tea mug. I don't really need it boiling every damn time, I don't think. That's on the bag. 1 second. Alright, I think I'm probably going to need 2 hands to do this. Alright, well, I got it in the pan, but I do wonder if maybe I ought to transfer it to the pot soon. Because, you know, I didn't even use all of the friggin' hash browns out of this. This might be a good technique to keep the weight off. You really gotta forces you to have some portion control here. Anyway, I'm basically just gonna babysit this. This camera's also telling me it's only got like 12 minutes left on the memory card, so I need to be a little more judicial about what I film. It looks good. Let's do the I'm working on my my taste it face, I guess you'd call it. You see these videos where guys like me will, you gotta work on you gotta have a certain face when you do this. You gotta put it in your mouth. And kind of squinty. You gotta nod. That's your mukbanger face, which I think is some internet word that just, I don't know, it's like people who film themselves eating various kinds of foods. I think it's like maybe a South Korean thing. I'm not completely sure on this. Obviously I don't look things up out here before I start railing on them, but it's a whole genre of YouTube video where you just you watch these people eat, and yeah, I mean, if that gets me that gets me attention, I can monetize. Why not? I'll do it. But I don't think anyone wants to see that. So let me know in the comments if you just want to watch me actually eat this stuff. So I'm gonna devour that. That looks pretty good, actually. I didn't bring my hot sauce, which is a tragedy, but I'll live. I'll survive. So okay, gonna eat up. All right. Sometimes breakfast food does not hit me well. Like, sometimes it really hits the spot. It's delicious, great, loved it. Other times, that was one of the times that I'm not like sick or anything, but oh man. Let's just say I'm not eager to have sausage, hash browns, or eggs for maybe another day or two. Let's say that. All right, let's pack this all up and work on getting out of here. All right, we're going to close this one out on the phone camera because the GoPro's batteries don't like the cold, and it's a pain in the butt to take that thing apart and just put a new battery in it, so I'm not going to bother. Yeah, this is the site. As you can see, once I grab my stick and my tea, nothing but my tracks will remain. So I did leave a little bit of a hash brown water, whatever it is. I don't know. I can see my face turning wicked red, so it is a little chilly out here. So, like I said, going to take my tea to go. Going to get out of here. Going to pour a cold one out for my old man, the tree here, and go home and warm up. So, I think that's the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.